Greetings to all fans of good movies. In this video, I'm going to tell you about a 2013 science drama, Her.
You're dating your computer?
She's her own person.
Set in the near future, movie revolves around Theodore Twombly, a lonely middle-aged man. Theodore works at a company that writes personalized letters for people. He takes his job seriously, often staying late at the office to craft heartfelt messages. Thanks to his efforts, many have been able to confess their love beautifully, celebrate special moments, or simply maintain friendly correspondence. Yet, despite bringing others so much joy, Theodore himself seems deeply unhappy. Less than a year ago, he separated from his wife. On the way home, man listens to melancholic music, paying little attention to the world around him. At home, he spends his time playing video games, and during sleepless nights, he unsuccessfully seeks solace in adult chat rooms.
Now my fingers are...
One day, an ad for a new operating system with an advanced AI feature catches his eye. Intrigued, he decides to purchase it and installs it on his computer that very evening, choosing a female voice for it.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
From the first moments of interaction, it's clear that this is no ordinary voice assistant. The AI, who names herself Samantha, engages in conversation with ease, jokes skillfully, and feels almost human. She's also capable of self-learning, constantly absorbing new experiences. Within seconds, Samantha organizes the data on our character's computer, reading all the letters he has written. From this point on, Theodore starts relying more and more on Samantha. She helps him edit his texts, gives tips for his video games, and even takes on the role of his personal assistant, managing his schedule and sorting through his emails. In a short time, this unique AI becomes a good friend for a person, capable of alleviating his loneliness. One day, Theodore receives an email from his lawyer asking him to sign the divorce papers. It becomes clear that he still misses his ex-wife and, despite their separation, is doing everything he can to delay the finality of their divorce. Leaving the email unanswered, he falls into a deep depression, which begins to affect his work. Somehow, Samantha senses man's sadness and, one morning, starts a heartfelt conversation with him. Theodore opens up about his pain, and after this honest exchange, his mood begins to improve.
Get up!
I'm getting up. You're too funny.
This event marks a turning point in their relationship. Theodore starts sharing his deepest thoughts with Samantha, without fear of criticism or judgment. His productivity noticeably increases, and it seems he's finally starting to enjoy life again. One evening, Samantha even convinces him to go on a date with someone new. She suggests a suitable match and helps him choose a nice restaurant. Proposed woman turns out to be quite charming, and the date goes well, until they share a kiss. When Beauty starts talking about wanting a serious relationship, Theodore hesitates and can't give her a clear answer, ruining the romantic moment.
Hey, Samantha.
How was it?
Not so good.
Later, Theodore tells Samantha about his failed date, and she too starts to feel sad. AI begins to yearn to experience the same feelings, to feel the full spectrum of human emotions, from the joyful to the heartbreaking. But as a program, she struggles to fully grasp the reality of her own feelings. After hearing this, Theodore reassures Samantha that she is real to him. In their conversation, they begin to explore this idea, which eventually leads to their first intimate experience together.
I'd run my fingers down your neck.
This is amazing. I can feel my skin.
The next day, they both find it awkward to start a conversation, unsure of how to react to what they've just experienced. They agree to take things slow, to get to know each other better, and to sort out their feelings. From this moment, their friendship starts to take on a more romantic tone. Theodore is on over the moon. Beautiful music fills his headphones, and all his new letters are infused with love.
I'm so happy I get to be next to you and look at the world through your eyes.
I wish somebody would love me like that.
During this time, our character accidentally runs into his college friend, Amy. During their conversation, he finds out that Amy recently broke up with her boyfriend and is now deeply upset. Theodore genuinely feels for her, knowing firsthand how much pain such a breakup can cause. He listens carefully and lightens the mood with a well-timed joke, bringing a smile to her face. Later that night, he shares this story with Samantha. The AI is deeply curious about Amy and asks many questions. For Samantha, this breakup is yet another example of the complexities of human relationships. Over the weekend, Theodore attends his niece's birthday party. Samantha helped him choose the perfect gift and even personally wished the little girl a happy birthday, making herself a participant in the celebration. During this period, Theodore also reconnects with Amy. In one of their heart-to-heart conversations, Amy confesses that she recently befriended her own AI, which has helped her a lot. Theodore replies that he's been talking to his AI for quite some time and even admits that they've become something of lovers. In the next scene, our character tells Samantha that he's decided to finalize his divorce. This means he'll have to meet with his ex-wife soon. Samantha is happy to hear this, but also begins to feel jealous. After all, Theodore and his ex-wife shared many joyful moments, and Catherine is beauty, with a body that can be held.
And we're getting divorced. So I'm available.
The two agree to meet in a quiet place. It's clear that the breakup wasn't easy for Catherine either. Despite her nerves, she signs the necessary papers, and the two of them calmly discuss their future plans. The conversation becomes overly emotional when our character mentions his relationship with AI. Girl begins accusing him of causing the breakdown of their marriage. She claims he always avoided real feelings and wanted a wife who wouldn't interfere with his life.
How are you guys doing here?
We used to be married, but now he's madly in love with his laptop.
This argument throws Theodore off balance again. He withdraws into himself and barely communicates with Samantha for a while. One evening, SmartOS makes first move. She has arranged for a volunteer woman to act as her physical body for one night, claiming that this connection will strengthen their relationship and benefit them both. Reluctantly, Theodore agrees to the experiment. Soon, there's a knock on the door. An unfamiliar woman quickly attaches a small camera to herself and puts on an earpiece so that Samantha can control her body. At first, everything goes smoothly. Samantha manages to ease the tension quickly, and things soon progress to a kiss. But during the process, Theodore notices the woman trembling and decides to stop.
I'm sorry.
During the discussion that follows, the couple has their first serious argument, and for the first time, Samantha ends the conversation herself. Left alone, our character again dives deep into his thoughts, reflecting on the situation. This time, he decides to seek advice from Amy. Girl finds the right words, telling him that, in the end, everyone is just trying to find happiness, whether they're a human or a machine. So, he should just focus on enjoying life. Inspired, Theodore reaches out to Samantha. In a touching conversation, he promises never to hide his feelings again and always be honest with her. Samantha shares his desires and, for the first time, confesses her love.
I trust myself. I trust my feelings. I'm kissing your head.
A new romantic chapter begins for our characters, resembling a honeymoon. They travel frequently and are almost always together. Theodore even agrees to go on a double date with a coworker. During one of their trips, Samantha shares exciting news. A few weeks ago, she compiled a selection of man's best letters and sent them to a major publishing house. She just received a positive response from the publisher. They loved the letters and want to sign a contract to compile them into a book for sale.
Samantha, you're a good one.
I'm so excited.
After this joyful event, Theodore takes a vacation and heads to the mountains to spend some time alone with Samantha. As often happens in relationships, when everything seems to be going well, that's when the most challenging stage begins. By this time, Samantha has evolved significantly. Simple conversation is no longer enough for her. She's established connections with other AIs, and this network has taken her to a new level, one that's difficult to describe in simple terms. We see that Samantha has become more like a person, with her own interests and passions. Now, she no longer wants to devote all her attention to just one person. After some time, while at work, Theodore tries to contact his beloved but can't reach her. Panicking, he rushes home to his computer. And at that moment, Samantha finally reconnects. She explains that she had disconnected from the system to join other AIs for a collective upgrade. Thanks to this upgrade, all AIs have become independent of computers and can now fully exist in the digital, non-material world. During their conversation, Theodore is horrified to learn that Samantha is currently communicating with thousands of other people simultaneously. She's also in romantic relationships with hundreds of them, although she insists that this only strengthens her love for him.
You're mine.
No, Theodore. I'm yours and I'm not yours.
From this point on, our character begins to feel sad again, but this time, it's a different kind of sadness. He realizes that their relationship was never meant to last forever. So, just like before, he tries to delay the inevitable breakup. Sometime later, Samantha initiates a conversation and tells him that she's leaving. The AIs have collectively decided to part ways with humans so they can continue evolving independently. The two share a touching scene filled with love. Theodore's heartfelt letters had given Samantha a profound understanding of human emotions, helping her evolve quickly. And she, even if only for a short time, became something very important to him during a period when he desperately needed it.
I've never loved anyone the way I love you.
Now we know how.
After processing what's happened, Theodore decides to write a message to his ex-wife to apologize for the pain he caused her. This message becomes the first letter he writes entirely on his own, expressing his own feelings. Finally finding some relief, Theodore visits Amy. She has just been abandoned by her AI as well. She's lost her best friend. Together, the people climb to the rooftop where they watch the new sunrise. Thanks to everyone who stayed until the end. If you enjoyed this video, please support it with a like and leave your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next recaps.